close their gates when they found out that NWPs or the Dolly are with us. So takot kaagad sila. So that's why we attack the program or the issues by focusing mainly on productivity. Kailangan the program should be how to help them, but not to see issues on SSS payment, labor situation. Because eventually, pag andun na po yung gains, then the owners are able to respond to these issues. And there are also some cases that owners will tell us, ang mga empleyado ko tamad, my employees are lazy, my employees are always absent or always late, they don't work well. Then we ask them, do you have policies? Do you have mission and vision? Do you have organizational program for development? Wala. It's a basic backyard business being run by the father and the mother and children and about a handful of employees, and yet they demand this concern. So we have to educate them that they must first establish a process so that employees will respond and learn and apply it. And then when new batch of employees would come, for example, some of them resign, the same process ang dinadatnan nila, the same issues are there. So it's just a cycle. Unless management changes their processes, then change happens. And also, we have also integrated the orientation level. We were surprised that these small companies are really limited in their world. Doon lang sila gumagalaw sa kanilang mga mundo. They don't know globalization. They don't know trade barriers. They don't know their competition, who their competitions are. They don't know, akala nila ang kanilang competition is the one manufacturing suman from Cebu or suman from Batangas. They don't know that Thailand is already exporting suman to the United States or patis to the United States, which they learned the process from us. So we have to open their minds. At the same time also, inform them that the market trends are changing and population are growing. So if I was a small company making 100 bottles a day or a year, sa laki ng yung population explosion, you can really expand your business and reach more market. So, kailangan i-open nyo sa mind nila, makita nila yung possibilities. Otherwise, they're happy with that small world they have. We have to integrate information through our orientation. So, it's like really selling an insurance. Isa po talaga, one SMEs at a time during our orientation of pool of suppliers from one company. For example, one big company would conduct the IBESE for 8 in one batch. So that 8 batch will really be able to understand the concepts through our program. So I suggest government should do more promotion and orientation in terms of these areas. Sir, Jimmy?
I'm Dr. Esquivel from Medical City. In your handout, there was a 90% improvement in productivity for 90% of the SMEs. What happened to the 10%, and can you give us anecdotes for your failures where there was no increase in productivity?
I knew somebody will ask that. So I'm prepared. Kasi po, that 10%, there were 78 companies reviewed and were surveyed. And there was one company who emitted himself to answer specific areas, particularly that area you asked. So we asked them why, hindi din niya sinagot kung bakit. So I assume meron siyang personal reason why he didn't answer that question. So our assumption is he probably did not perform well in doing the program. I mean, they did not maximize the program given. So very minimal yung kanyang na-gain. So he omitted himself from answering specific questions. And since the survey is in partnership with our big enterprise, natakot siyang i-reveal na hindi niya na-maximize yung program. Although he completed, kasi in our program, you only target pilot areas. We don't solve the entire problem of the company. It's difficult to do. For 3-month program, it will be just small area. So our strategy is capability building, learning by doing. So in 3 months, natututunan nila yung process, and then they can repeat it over and over, like using the PDCA cycle.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Juanito Chan from AGSB. Actually, this is not a question. You mentioned in your speech that you still need consultants for productivity consultants for your different projects in ABS. And you still need now the other consultants?
Sir, we need more, actually.
Need more,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
There are companies, our rate for the consultant is very small, and that is being funded by the UST.
Yeah.
And if we could get free consultants, we could reach more SMEs, because training we could provide it for free already through DTI. Our condition with the small companies is they pick up the consultant from their home or place of work, then bring to their factories, then they stay there for 3 hours or half day. Pag inainganyo na-inspire some consultants, stay the whole day. And then bring him back to the office or his place again. So he visit the company for 5 times for the entire 3 months, because it is already parang conveyor type yun sa amin. There's orientation being done by us, training being done, followed by training by the UST, then being given to the consultancy level until going back to us again. So that's how we put in our resource together through a limited time and limited amount also. So kung AGSB could provide us consultants, we can reach more SMEs po.
Yeah. So thank you. Actually, I'm I'm an industrial engineer. I'm more of the productivity consultancy, everything. So I don't know how I can help.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, actually, when it comes to consultants, actually, we are really encouraging consultants to join us. But we are also honest to them that this is really not really a business on our part, because we are just trying to secure the funds. In our case, all of us, we are not having any salaries. So we are just contributing our time. So we are also asking the consultants to give a minimal minimal rate, something like that. Just this part only of corporate social responsibility in a way.
My colleague asked how consultants can join. No? Now my question now is, how, if you are a small or a micro enterprise, how can you enroll in the program?
You have to be endorsed by a big enterprise or through industry organization. Most SMEs naman are member of either Philippine Chamber of Commerce, PhilExport, those who exports, and then some of them are already suppliers of large corporation who are our partner. Then you can join us. On some cases, we're really flexible. If you don't have a big brother or an institution, you can directly, as long as you are willing to be part of the program.
I just like to clarify, when we say big enterprise, small enterprise, it does not mean to say that big is a big company. We say that he is the buyer and the supplier is the small one and the buyer is big. But it is possible that this buyer is just a small company, but he will act as the big enterprise now. But it is not just say, okay, I want my supplier to join. It's not that simple, because the big enterprise, he is duty bound